Hi, my name is Wildan. I'm the CEO and founder of Rentalio, an online marketplace for car renting. The first idea of Rentalio started when my dad bought a car for business purpose. Long story short, the business didn't work out well, and the car that my dad bought spent 80% of its time on the garage while my dad's still paying for the credit. I started to think, what if there is a way to generate money through this car that doesn't really need a lot of attention, kind of like a side job? That's the starting idea of Rentalio that eventually becomes its value proposition. At first, I assumed that everyone will be interested in this service, and I'll taste that later. First, I need to validate whether this is a common problem for a lot of car owners out there. So my first assumption was a lot of people will be interested in generating money through renting their car online. I talked to 44 car owners and 86.4% of them say that they are interested on this service. If the car owner needs the service, what about the car renter, the one who rent the car? My second assumption is that everybody will be interested in renting a car through an online marketplace. As a way to validate this, I asked 50 random people and get only a little positive feedback. Most of them say they don't really need a car so often, so they probably won't use this service. So we pivot and try to seek a more segmented customer. Based on the previous survey, I realized that I have to pick the kind of customer that would rent a car in the first place. So I come up with traveler, people who go to places and often require a private car for flexibility and comfort rather than a public transportation. My third assumption was traveler would need our service. As a way to validate this, I asked people about how many times they travel and picked those who did travel often and added up with 39 people. I introduced them to Rentalio and 77% of them said they need the apps, 13% said they probably use it, while the rest don't think they need it. I also posted a topic related to car renting in the Traveler forum and got a lot of positive feedbacks, so I changed our customer segments to Traveler and also add the conventional car renter. At this point, it's clear to me that the main stream of revenue will come from the commission for every renting, and I'm planning to add just a little bit of advertising also. As for the cost structure, the initial technological setup, maintenance and salary will take most of the part. As I talk to people about this concept of online marketplace for car renting, most of them are worried about the safety. What if someone bad wants to steal the car? What if the car crashed? This was also my main concern from the beginning of having this idea. I keep in touch with 44 car owners that I talked to earlier and ask them a lot of security feature that they think is safe. My first assumption about the security feature is that car owner will feel safe giving their car to someone if they give the car owner at least two kind of ID card. For example, their KTP or passport. But only 15.55% of them said they feel safe. My next assumption, car owners will feel safe lending their car if they have at least two kind of ID card from the car renter and if their car were equipped with GPS. We tested out and 91% feel confident renting their car. But having a GPS installed in every car registered means now there's an additional cost to buy the GPS. I searched for a supplier and found one in Malang that could give me around 500,000 rupiah for every GPS. That is still too expensive. Eventually I'm able to contact the manufacturer in China and get 200,000 rupiah per piece if we order in bulk, but it will be not lean, so we have to put the cost burden on the car owner. We told our car owners that they might have to pay for the GPS and we only get 35.55% the car owners who's agree. I'm starting to seek other company that has a great service feature like Airbnb and Couchsurfing and try to implement it on our service. First, we told our car owners that they will be able to access the renter's social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram before accepting their request to rent the car. Only 33.33% agree. Next, we told our car owners that there will be reviews coming from the person's previous car owners about how he or she deal with the car that he or she rent. The approval rate went up to 75.555%. Finally, we add insurance that will protect their car from unwanted accident, and the cost will be cut from every transaction as much as 10% of it. Finally, 82.22% agree. Finally, I'm able to validate the right security feature that car owners want. My next question is, how am I going to spread the word? I will surely use mainstream marketing tools like Facebook or Google Ads because it could reach the kind of customer that I want and the price is pretty reasonable. I will also reach out to a lot of technology platforms like a startup incubator or tech media. I'm able to get a validation of this when I contacted gadgetflow.com and introduced them to our concept, and they agreed to make a story about it when it released. To reach a more personal level of marketing, I contacted a lot of social influencers, someone who has a big social impact through their massive amount of followers on their social media, and asked them on a partnership. The idea was each one of them has their own coupon code that can be used by their followers who wants to rent a car. If the followers use the coupon code, they will get a 5% discount, and the social influencer will also get 5% margin from the total revenue. I'm able to reach out to 17 social influencers on Instagram, and each one of them has a number of followers of more than 10,000 people, and all of them agree with the partnership. So for the channel section, people will be able to access our service through our online platform, which is our website and apps, and they will also hear the news from a publication and social influencer. As I'm getting the full picture of how Rentalio would look like, it's clear to me that the key activities that I have to do is product development, promotional activity, marketing, and creating a traveler network. The key resources is of course car owners, startup incubator to get the talent and for publication, community of traveler as a way to be close to our customer, and contract with insurance company. And the key partner is car owner, car renter, insurance company, investor, payment company, startup incubator, and social influencer. So there it goes, the business model canvas of an online car renting marketplace, namely Rentalio. This process of coming up with an idea, make an assumption and validate it, and to pivot has taught me a lot about the kind of insight that's needed in order to create a competitive business. My name is Wilden. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Rentalio Labs. Thank you.